Hey guys, so I want to do a quick comparison here between Honor 8 by Huawei, which is a very beautiful phone, and the Galaxy A5 2017. Both of these can be had for about the same price, and they do have some distinct advantages and disadvantages. So we're going to compare them here and start them up at the same time. I have got a coin under the Honor 8 because it's a slippy boy, and I remembered the reason why I don't use it much. Oh, so Honor 8 does start on first here, which is nice, and it is to be expected, I guess, because we do have a flagship level processor in the actual Honor 8, which is Kirin 950. We do also have 4 gigs of RAM, which can be very useful maybe in the multitasking component. We're going to have a look. So we'll just start off here opening up a few apps and see how responsive they are. This is EMUI versus Samsung's TouchWiz. And so far it looks like EMUI is winning here a little bit. When it comes to the apps opening. So very nice performance from Honor here. Who would have thought it? That they could make Samsung look slow. So I'm going to give this the Honor when it comes to the... Damn, this is slippy. When it comes to your apps opening. And we're just going to have a look here at when it stops moving. We're going to look at the speed test here. In fact, the coin's not really working very well, is it? Let's be honest. Hopefully we can just keep it steady. Whoops. Don't want to do it that way. So we're just starting with the Honor here. Both are connected to 5G Wi-Fi. Wow. Look at that. It's got some life about it. Is that going to work? Yeah, that's better. So we do the A5 here. They shouldn't make phones with shiny back. I mean, it really annoys me. Mi 5 had that problem as well. You can see the A5 comfortably beats the Honor 8 when it comes to your speed, which is very nice. In terms of the Wi-Fi, very impressive stuff in fact, because I wouldn't expect that usually from a more kind of mid-range processor. So we're just going to open up a few websites here, see if we can see the raw page load. I wish Huawei would get rid of that ugly keyboard, because it does make it look very ice cream sandwich kind of thing, or jelly bean. So you can see much faster to load the page here on the left. We are using Google Chrome. Both have the same kind of resolution, Full HD obviously. So we can just open up a page here. Gotta say, you know, the display on the Honor isn't that good compared to the A5, which has the OLED AMOLED display, and is generally much brighter here in terms of the luminosity. You can really see it on the web browsing. So if display is your thing, you're going to have to bear that in mind. I think one more page, GSM. But overall, I think you can see here the Honor seems to be very fast when it comes to the web browsing, although that was more A5. So very nice performance from Honor here, and we're just going to check out the multitasking. So maybe that extra gig of RAM will come in handy. I didn't actually open up any games, so we'll do that first. Oops, I've just cleared all the memory. Not the best speed test in the world. Come on, we can make it. So I'm just going to open up everything again and get rid of this Apple. Let's just try again, shall we? There we go. And another one. And we did have the camera, we did have the Play Store, and we had the browser, and we had these two as well, and we're back to normal. So let's do some multitasking here. Hopefully the phone won't slip off the table. In fact, no, let's I need to open the games. I haven't done that yet. Not had any coffee today, you can probably tell. So you can see the game a little bit faster here with the Honor 8, which is what I would expect. Farming Simulator, yes, my favorite game here. And tower defense, didn't it register? Don't think it registered then. So let's try that again. Go. Yeah, Honor again. So Kirin 950 comfortably dominates Exynos 7870 in terms of the raw speeds here. And we can finally move on to the multitasking, which I know you want to see, which will hold them in memory. Let's have a look. So far very similar for the basic apps. Which is good. Let's try the camera. A little bit more responsive if you ask me on the Honor, but the A5 is doing mightily well considering it has less RAM. You know, I'm not going to criticize it here too much. Look at that, very nice RAM management. We're going to open up some games. So a little bit delay there with the A5, but it did keep it in memory, which is good. We do have as well tower thing, you can see very similar. So I think the multitasking isn't that different here really, if we're going to be honest. It doesn't seem to be anyway. Don't think I clicked it then, but you can see you go straight back in there. And finally we do have as well the Farming Simulator. Beautiful. So props to the A5 here for keeping up with the Honor 8 when it comes to multitasking, but overall I'm probably going to go with the Honor 8 being the victor here in terms of the speed and performance. But obviously, as I said, you know, there are some things else to consider here that you should take into, you know, consideration. Such as the dual camera on the Honor 8. It gives you nice bokeh effects when you're using the camera. I think the camera experience overall on the A5 is a bit disappointing this year. There's no optical image stabilization and no 4K as well video recording. It seems that you get more modes on the Honor 8, which is something to consider. However, the A5 does hit back with a better screen. As I did say, the screen on the Honor 8 does look pretty dull compared to the one on the A5. You're also getting a much nice set of protection when it comes to your waterproofing, you know, full waterproofing on the A5 Type-C. Both of them do actually have Type-C. Slightly different speaker positioning, which could be good for your gaming. And I think both of them come with 32 gigs internal storage, so not a massive difference there. So how would I summarize this? I'd say if you're into your performance, you want your, you know, nice performance, go for the Honor 8. Overall, it's an exceptionally nice phone with the dual camera as well, which I think is going to give you a better camera experience. But if you're looking for a better screen, arguably better software experience as well, I do prefer TouchWiz, I think, over EMUI. It just looks much more nice, particularly notification area and the multitasking. You're going to get that on the A5, I think. It's probably as well the battery will be better based on some of the tests that I've seen. So yeah, just a quick little comparison here, a bit random, and I hope you found it helpful. Oh yeah, the fingerprint scanner obviously on the Honor 8 is far superior than anything Samsung has to offer right now. It's a little bit better on the A5, but not quite up there still with what Honor is offering. However, you know, I did forget to mention the active display, which you do get on the new Samsung phones. That could be useful for checking out your notifications on the lock screen. So, you know, a lot of different differences here in terms of advantages and disadvantages, and if I was stuck between buying these two, I'd probably pull my hair out, but I can guarantee whichever one you do get, you'll be happy with it overall. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.